Hey, Brian from SnakeBytes here. So you want a snake but you don't want to feed it rodents? I might have the perfect solution for you. This week's show is all about garter snakes. You're watching SnakeBytes. My lifelong passion for reptiles really started at a patch of woods right down the street from my childhood home, where every day during the summer I would be out in the woods collecting garter snakes. Now my mom would never let me keep a snake in the house, so in our garage I always kept a box that had 10 or 12 garter snakes in, and I would go out there every day and take care of them and feed them and water them. It was really amazing, and I was always sad every fall when I had to re-release them into the woods because they couldn't really take the winter in my garage. Now garter snakes are in the family Colubridae and in the genus Thamnophis, and they're the most distributed reptile in North America and the only snake that inhabits Alaska. If you really want a snake but you're just not into feeding rodents to those snakes, garter snakes are a great option. You can typically feed them frozen fish like these little sardines, and they're really quite interesting the way that they take it. They'll take it right out of your hand. You can see, just like that. It's just going to eat that sardine. It's really quite amazing. It's a great option when you don't want to feed rodents off. Plus, it's very convenient to just get these frozen fish and keep them right in your freezer, thaw them out, and bam, there you go. It's one of the few snakes that can survive mainly on fish and worms and frogs like that. You can avoid the entire rodent diet.
What is the shop's pet husky called? A. Zeus, B. Artemis, or C. Titan? Answer with a comment and keep watching to see if you're right.
If you decide you want to breed garter snakes, they happen to be one of the easiest species of snakes to breed. They're live bearers and they're really fun to work with. As you can see with this albino checkered garter snake, not only is she a beautiful animal, but she's just loaded up with babies. Now an animal this size is probably going to have about 20 babies, but some garter snakes can have up to 60 babies or even more. What's really interesting in the wild is that females give off a pheromone that drives males crazy, and males stay much smaller. As you can see, this is an adult male and this is an adult female. Believe it or not, she can get quite a bit larger than this, but you rarely see males much larger than this. In the wild, when they give that pheromone off, believe it or not, the males will go after the females with such rigor that there could be 25 males breeding one female garter snakes. They hang on to those babies, internally gestating for 60 to 90 days, and then you come in one day and it's super cool because there's just a whole load of baby snakes in your tub. Garters are not only awesome because you don't have to feed them rodents and they're really easy to breed, but they're also just really cool pet snakes. As you can see, they're super tame. They like to be handled, and they're actually pretty inquisitive animals. So they don't just sit there like a bump on a log, but they'll actually watch you. And I tell you what, ever since I was a kid, I've just loved garter snakes, and now they come in all kinds of cool paint jobs too. This is an albino checkered garter. You can see not only it has that bright yellow, but the purple checkerboarding in it makes it really an extraordinary animal. And we also work with these snow radix or plains, which are really cool. They're just white snakes with just ruby red eyes. They're kind of freaky looking, almost alien-like, but they're really a beautiful snake. And in the same species, the radix species, we also have anthristics and albinos too. Again, you can see the albino pattern is completely different than the checkered, with the yellow stripe down the dorsal and the purple on the sides. Actually, that's all we work with in garter snakes, but there's actually a potpourri of colors. So if you have a particular color snake that you want, you can probably find them in garter snakes. My last pitch for why garter snakes are awesome pets is the ease of the setup. Unlike a lot of other snakes, they don't need a lot of heat, so keeping them at 75 to 78 degrees with really no hot spot is perfectly fine, so it makes it much more cheap to care for. So let's just go ahead and review. The animals don't eat rodents, which is a huge plus. They're really easy to breed, and they come in a bunch of cool paint jobs. And as you can see, they're amazing animals to handle. So although they're very common snakes in the wild, I tell you what, I certainly don't view them as a garbage snake whatsoever. We all think that snakes are amazing animals, but what fascinates us the most is their ability to do things without arms and legs. So this week's competition, we're going to take these three guys, we're going to saran wrap them up so they don't have arms and legs, and see what kind of challenges they can do if they were a snake. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Shut the hell up, Chewy.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Get over here, Nick. Thank you. It makes a pass.
Oh, this is a little tighter than I thought it would be. I can't get up! You want up to it?
Man, I'm sweating.
Jump off.
The first challenge is going to have to do with feeding. Snakes are amazing being able to feed without arms and legs. We're going to see how these guys can eat an apple off this plate laying on the ground.
So awkward. Is this a time event? Get it already.
I know.
I gotta go more. Ah! You got a slither there. I'm stuck. Oh.
You look like carpet.
You look like carpet. You look like I'm about to once I get out of this. Oh!
Oh yeah, don't let it hit the wall.
Yeah, you don't want that on the floor, do you?
Come on. One way.
Get it, Chew. Get it. Yeah, but you got it way
down. My nose is too big.
All right, so surprisingly, they did pretty good eating the apple with Chewy. Wipe that face, please. Gosh, that's disgusting. Chewy did the best, I think, but they all were able to eat the apple pretty well. Now let's see what their agility is. We're gonna lay them on the floor, and they have to somehow manage their way up onto the couch without using anything, their hands or legs. Okay, you ready for this? Yeah. Go, guys.
Get him, Marty, get him.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
I'm doing mixed technique. Ah.
Put your feet up there, George.
I can't. Oh wait.
There you go. You gotta defend yourself, Chewy.
Get him, Art, get him.
Snakes have to defend themselves from predators all the time. Almost there, Chewy.
You fucking did it.
Let go. Don't pull up.
So surprisingly, they all got up onto the couch, but it certainly wasn't nearly as graceful as the eating part, which leads me to think, I wonder if locomotion is the hardest thing. So what we're gonna try is we're gonna line all three of these guys up on their belly, and they have to go about 12 feet to the finish line. Let's see who gets there first. Go!
Get it, George, get it. You got this. You win it, Georgie. You win it.
Now my arms are coming out.
Hatching. Hello, Georgie.
I already won.
I hate you all. George won.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Let's go inside, guys.
Hey, no. No. Come here. No. And you come back here.
As always, you guys did an amazing job with the photo contest for the ZoomEd Reptibreeze giveaway. Now, I love seeing all the pictures of all your cool animals, but unfortunately, only one person can win, and here they are. Make sure to check your inbox because you just won this really cool cage. Don't worry, guys, we're going to give away one more Reptibreeze before moving on to another cool product from ZoomEd. All you have to do is go over to Facebook, like both SnakeBytesTV and ZoomEd, and tell us what you want to put in this cage and why you think it'd be really cool for you. We're going to pick the coolest comment. Good luck, guys.
So last week was the 4th of July, and for the first time in my lifetime, big fireworks are legal in Michigan. So we bought a lot of them and we had a party and it was a lot of fun. I want to know, what did you guys do on the 4th of July? Did you have a barbecue? Did you have really cool fireworks? Leave a comment below and let us know.
So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I don't know about you, but seeing Chewy and the boys slither around like snakes gives me even a larger appreciation for how cool those animals really are. Now, I'm always Facebook and tweeting pictures of crazy things that me and the crew do, so make sure to follow us over at SnakeBytesTV. Until next time, you've been watching Snake Bites.
What is the shop's pet husky called? If you guessed B, Artemis, you are correct. Way to go.
I'll just tan for a while. Screw it. Someone punch me out for a break.